Speaking of trials, YNW Bortland, he just took the plea for 10 years.
Good.
6 years probation.
Cause they offered him 5 life sentences.
Yeah.
He been in there 5 years.
He's been in there 4.5.
And they know they done it. Homie, you know you.
But it's not a lot of evidence. If it was evidence, they wouldn't have gave him that deal. Where does this put? What is Mel?
I'm sorry. Who the joint in the back though? Who's shorty in the back though? Y'all see him? We're gonna get back on subject, but who's shorty in the back? Charleston got a little joint in the back. He got a little I see it, yo. Hey, Charles, better stop messing with them young joints, man.
If there's not enough evidence, how you been locked up 5, 6 years and we ain't never seen nobody be locked up this long on a charge? If there's no evidence, why you think these people fighting so hard to keep you in there if there's no evidence? Who believes there's no evidence?
They know he did it, but they can't really. It's a
so
lie.
Okay. So if I know you, this child, do I let you go or do I find ways to keep you? Because we know you as a serial.
Still trying to find ways because they don't have evidence.
No.
That's why they're trying to prolong it.
We have evidence.
So let's go to trial.
We went to trial, and what happened?
Hung jury. Okay,
do you know how hard it is? Because we're pursuing a death penalty, and this is very expensive, and this is a person's life, so we got to be real fine with this. We don't want to mess up, so we got to take our time. If you think they didn't have no evidence, do you think, nigga, even the judge would be saying, man, listen, you think they hate us that much? What are they getting out of this? And they have to pay to keep him locked up. Homie, listen, they know somebody go break. And who broke?
Bortland.
The driver.
Mm-hmm. Is taking the plea snitching.
Yeah. You know how many takes pleas? That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. If I'm saying I didn't do it, we didn't do it, you take a plea, you saying we did it. Even though you're saying no contest, you snitching.
Even if he doesn't have to testify, make a statement, that's still snitching.
All the other people before him have pleaded out to this. So how can this go back to the Thug and Gunner situation? Thug took the plea with Yak and him still on trial.
And you're saying the jury in Melly's case, that's going to be on their mind that Bortland took the plea.
Yeah.
They can use that against him.
Yeah. This is what I told my brother. They didn't have no murder weapon, no evidence. They just had my brother friend, a nigga named Chris, saying, I let him use my truck that night. Brothers now, they have no, other than that, no evidence. But I'm saying, they ain't got no evidence, right, bro? They ain't got none. Did you really kill him? Yeah. They don't need no evidence. Y'all talk this karma talk. Y'all talk this karma talk till it's time to apply it to somebody you love or like. You really killed somebody. Even though there's no evidence, are they wrong for holding you this long? And they know you did this? Even though they can't prove it? Well, how do we know you did it if we can't prove it? You guys are so criminal-minded and caught up into this street culture where black people aren't even smart anymore. They think everybody dumb. Black people think they're smarter than science and DNA. Black people think they're smarter than evidence. And people who went to school for years to investigate crimes and criminologists and black people really think they smart because they got street rules.
Right, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us, you know, and yes, I'm gonna say a lot of us in the black community do think that we are a lot smarter than what we are, you know what I'm saying, based on us having that street intelligence. Because a lot of us do have that street intelligence, that street awareness and stuff like that. But then when it comes to like having the political awareness or sometimes even spiritual awareness and stuff like that, or when something's in between a book, You know what I'm saying? When it's something, a piece of information that needed to be read or researched and stuff like that. We don't have that type of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Because we never took the time to actually practice that certain, behavior of studying and research. We just relying on the instincts that we were, by default, had to kind of, what I'm saying, having our life from surviving and stuff like that. Or just from the culture and what they push on us and people that's following the culture so heavily and stuff like that, following all the rules that the culture is setting. You know what I'm saying? We got that type of intelligence where people think like, all right, that's everything. But nah, it's more when you actually research and find out the facts about shit. You know what I'm saying? And one thing can debunk another. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, so now I ain't gonna lie, that's like a fact that Charleston said right there. Because people think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? Just because they seen what they seen within their life or amongst their environment, but not understanding, the origin of how their environment was even created. You know what I'm saying? And in depth of from political aspect to other things, man. So no, that's a fact.
Go back to slavery.
You always say that.
I swear, man, I can't wait, my nigga. I can't wait till another police shooting happens. I can't wait till the cops storm into a house and kill another black woman unarmed for nothing.
Wow.
It makes me feel good to remind niggas how stupid they are. Because they only care when it's this nigga. I hate surprises!
Don't get angry! Get Orchard.
They only care when it's somebody like him who would kill people that they like. They don't care about Carmelo Anthony. They even start rallying for him, homie. They ain't missing his kid no more. They ain't missing the family no more. But here it is, wind up, they think, man, he should be let go. Free Dirt, free Queso. These are killers.
Right.
But I'm wrong.
he making great points. And that go back to what I just said. You know what I'm saying? When it's some street niggas representing something, you know what I'm saying, that represent what we can probably relate to on as far as our street knowledge, street awareness, or somebody that think how we think, it's like free them, you know what I'm saying? Without even knowing anything about them, but just by how, we perceive them, you know what I'm saying? We gonna kind of like side with them in comparison to somebody like the dude, the young boy, Carmelo Anthony, the one that had got arrested and he's going through the trials right now for murdering, killing two white kids at a school. But right now, there's been a lot of like, trying to justify him for using self-defense. He was practicing self-defense. That's what people are saying. But however, the people that were supporting him in our community, they seem to have faded off because, they might seem to be starting to have gotten programmed by what they pushing in the media. By, not siding with him for real. They not siding with Carmelo Anthony too much in the media for real. Now, I don't know the full information in depth of actually what happened and the story really, but just hearing from different sides and stuff like that and who talked to the family and stuff, people say that, they can actually justify, what he did, what he's done could be justified, from self-defense, allegedly. So, but people don't, since they don't do their research and don't want to, even look in depth of the story, they just, you know what I'm saying? They either don't say nothing or they start siding with the media. You know what I'm saying? But for, like he's saying, Dirk, they don't even know them though, but it's always free them. You don't know nothing about them. You really don't. because but you know they can relate to your street intelligence, your street knowledge, you know what I'm saying, or your street culture, you know, connection and all that. Like you saying free them. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like it's ignorant for real, because you know people just side
For
with
saying
stuff.
Gilly song. Yeah. Now, I hope they get his kid life. I hope he never gets out of prison.
Melly.
Yeah. He killed his friends. Yeah, I hope he never. Yeah, homie. Black people are pitiful and pathetic.
Word on the street was that these two friends threatened his mom.
Yeah.
Over, I think, money or whatever. That's somebody threatening your mom with a gun, your friends.
You said word on the street.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened.
It's not what happened. That's what he and his friends said happened to justify killing them people. Nobody else is saying that but them, right? His fans and his friends. Who goes with the word on the street?
I mean, that's just the allegations. That's the, you know, like if that was to be true though, that's not a
word on the street is Big Meat snitched. Word on the street is Thug didn't snitch. He just gave the police his phone number because he was trying to holler at them. So y'all going with the word of the streets when it comes to taking life. Yeah, no, I ain't killing nobody based on the word on the street. Yeah, no. That's why I mean black people have to go back and change. They'll kill anybody.
But I'm saying his mom went to YW Melly and told him what they did to her, allegedly.
They did something to her or they just threatened her?
They threatened her.
So why he don't stand up and say, yeah, I killed them bitches with my mama? Why the mama them playing like her son is being mistreated because they got him in a 24-hour lockdown and he can't talk to nobody and he can't make phone calls and he having mental health? Why they playing the victim then? And he done something honorable. He killed for his mother. That's honorable. Why he hiding in shame trying to play innocent?
NJIT makes success stories. Learn more at online.njit.edu.
The unstoppable Cardi B presents Little.
See, I don't understand this shit, man. I don't understand this shit. If I kill for my mama, I'm finna go do life for her, as y'all say. Why he playing like he was innocent? I thought you crashed out for mama. Why he trying to play like a friend, nigga? That's, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't make sense. So mama lying.
So you would have took the deal. You would have took the plea deal off rip.
I took
because he already served 4.5.
Listen. I was 14 years old. I was facing 40 years of the Texas juvenile determined sentencing law. I got 12 years to testify against them. My other co-defendant got, 8 years, 10 years. My other co-defendant, the one that got out on bond, he died in a high-speed chase throwing gang signs from the police in Oklahoma, playing gangster, but he was a good kid. The one I told on and did the shooting, he got 75 years at the age of 18 years old in 1993. It's 2025. He's still in there. I told on him. That called me years ago, crying, begging, and pleading for me to use my celebrity status to try to get him out. And I've been working with kids throughout the system. And I could have got him out. I'm going to get him out for. He killed somebody. I didn't. He wanted to kill somebody. I was just playing.
Wow, you could have really got him out?
Yeah, I could have got him out. You know how many people I got out? I could have got my brother out. I didn't get him out. I'm working on laws and legislation to help juveniles who commit violent crime. I could have got my brother out and my co-defendant out. I didn't get my brother out. I didn't use none of my political connections to get my brother out. He used to always ask my mom, why?
The white people do it though.
What for?
Trump, all the pardons, and all these people that do illegal stuff, tax invasion.
So you want me? So you done got.
I'm just saying, white people do it. Why not for their people?
You're the reason why black people need to be back as slaves. Why would I do wrong? Because people doing wrong.
Right, other people doing wrong, right.
I do right because right is the right thing to do. I ain't gonna do wrong because it's my brother. Wrong is doing wrong that can get, why would I sacrifice the credibility in my character?
You told me in a lot of our past interviews you love being wrong sometimes.
I love being wrong.
You said that to me.
But I don't want to be wrong playing like I'm right, is what I said.
To be wrong, to be right.
Didn't I? Didn't I say I didn't want to be, I don't never want to be wrong playing like I'm right. Why would I, homie, I'm helping kids in real life. I'm working on capital murder cases where I get kids' life spared. Why would I come over here and do wrong for somebody who done already, why? Now I'm gonna be like Donald Trump. Oh, he's just doing this for the money. I really help kids in real life. So why would, in exchange, I come over here to do this, that would hurt this? I ain't white people. I ain't your rapper. I'm Charleston, nigga. I do right because right is the right thing to do. I do wrong to people who do wrong to me. I ain't finna lie for my brother. I knew he wasn't ready to come home from prison. So why would I try to get him out only for him to go back and now I can't get nobody else out? Why would I get my co-defendant out and he down there raping a white boy? Only for him to come home and probably rape somebody after doing thought. You see what I'm saying? Why would I do that? I don't know that nigga.
Fuck your whole credibility.
We was kids. I didn't know him then. So I'm gonna come back 30 years later and free somebody I don't know for what? For what, that's what I mean by black people have to come back into these conditions so they can change the mindset that you walk with. That you try to catch me, homie, that's every black person's mindset. Well, white people do it because they rape their kids, you go rape yours too?
Right.
Come on, my nigga. White people used to rape babies too when they come back there and fuck the slave. And then take the other baby and go use it as alligator bait. We go do that too? Well, that's why we could never beat them. Because when it was time to revolute, Nat Turner wasn't willing to kill the white kids. That's why we can't go to war with the Mexicans. Because we say, we go, but we ain't gonna go in and cut off heads of innocent women and children like the Mexican cartel do. That's why we can't never beat nobody, but we'll do it to each other. So you nigga want me to sacrifice everything I done worked for to build, to help children, just so I can get my brother out of jail to make me look like a fool? Children are 100% of the future, not my co-defendant. So fuck them niggas, black people. Black people fuck.